Andy Murray will make his return in Beijing, 4 years after he came into the tournament ranked outside of the world's top 500 following hip surgery. Andy Murray will make his return in Beijing this week, 4 years after the tournament was last staged. The Asian swing has returned to the tennis calendar in full for the first time since 2019. And Murray is now worlds away from the player he was last time he contested the China Open. At the time, the Brit was just months out of surgery, sitting outside of the top 500 and needing a protected ranking to enter. He has since been ranked as high as number 36 in the world and picked up titles on the ATP and Challenger tours. Murray had only just made his return to singles competition when he competed at the China Open 4 years ago. The 36-year-old underwent hip resurfacing surgery in January 2019, returning to the doubles court in June and the singles in August. He was ranked at number 503 in the world coming into Beijing and had just 3 singles wins at tour level and challenger level since his surgery. In the first round, he stunned 8th seed Matteo Berrettini before following it up with victory over compatriot Cameron Norrie, losing to eventual champion Dominic Thiem in the quarterfinal. It was a strong showing that saw Murray climb to number 289 in the world and springboarded him to go on and win the title in Antwerp later that season. When the 3-time major champion returns to Beijing this week, he will be back as a completely different player. Murray will be back at number 40 in the world when the rankings update on Wednesday, postponed to match the schedule of the Asian swing. He comes into the tournament with 14 wins for the season, including a strong start to the year that saw him reach the final of the ATP 250 in Doha. And the former world number 1 has also been making waves on the challenger circuit, winning 3 titles this year, Aix-en-Provence, Surbiton and Nottingham. He has also earned himself a reputation as something of a marathon man for his grueling battles throughout the year. Murray defeated 13th seed Matteo Berrettini in 5 sets in his opening match. In the second round, he came from 2 sets down to beat Thanasi Kokkinakis in a 5-hour and 45-minute epic that went on until 4:05 a.m. He then saved 8 match points during his run to the final in Doha, losing to Daniil Medvedev. The Brit also came out on the losing side of some thrillers too. He was 2 sets to 1 up on Stefanos Tsitsipas in the second round of Wimbledon when their match was suspended for the curfew over the summer. When they returned the following day, it was the world No. 5 who managed to beat him. Murray is now bidding to have a strong showing at the end of what has been an up-and-down season. When he came to Beijing in 2019, the 36-year-old was still finding his feet on the tour again post-op. But he's now determined to keep improving and shared his goals before last week's tournament in Zhuhai, where he lost in the second round. "I've got an opportunity with these last 5 or 6 tournaments at the end of the year to have a strong finish, so that's what I'm hoping for here," he said.